Achieving a string of wins is what every team desires to do, but going undefeated for an entire season, well, that's a whole different ball game. The North Forsyth Raiders girls basketball team played 25 games and we're always the one leaving the hardwood floor victorious. The West Forsyth Wolverines football team haven't had this best of a start since 2017. On to play number 6, Nate Hernandez, displaying how versatile he is by catching the ball out the backfield. When coaches say chop your feet before going into a tackle, this is why plays like Nate Hernandez will break your ankles and put you in a spin cycle if you're not careful, like this one right here. Get your popcorns ready or whatever they got in the concession stand because it's about to go down. Sunny skies, the weather feels great just in time for boys across Class 7A state championship. It's the Lambert Longhorns going head to head against the Buford Wolves. I wanted to throw an axe myself, so I took James' advice and got my first bullseye. There's a lot of reasons why East Forsyth is one of the top teams in Forsyth County. Players such as Trip Morris, Will Moffitt, and Cannon Hunter are one of the key factors behind this offense 37 points per game average. This hardwood floor is where the Horizon Christian girls basketball team been grinding on all season long. Then when it's time to put the uniform on, it translates to the first ever state title win over Unity Christian. Here's my one-on-one interview with the Lady Warriors basketball team. North Forsyth, they're having an excellent year so far, undefeated record 5-0 and being ranked number 4 in Class 6A. The last game featured a dominant victory over South Forsyth where Emma Rose scored 16 points in the process. Meanwhile, for the Lambert Longhorns, not an ideal start for them. They couldn't get the job done against Jefferson, losing 57-50. Welcome to Forsyth County News Football Media Day. Here we have an opportunity to hear from players and coaches on their thoughts on their upcoming season. Before we get started, Forsyth County News want to thank our sponsors, Bryan Properties and Lenny's Grills and Sub. Right now, I'm joined by the Lambert Longhorns head coach, Coach Beach. How about you tell us who you brought with you and why you chose these specific athletes to represent the Longhorns? Coach, in the second half, Will Dofer and Cam Bland were showing off dunks, still giving the crowd definitely an all moment. Describe this duo on the court and how dangerous they can be later down the line. Lambert Longhorns keep rolling, collecting their 5th straight victory. What was needed for you guys to grab here today? Checking in at number 7, North Forsyth got some Cold Mountain magic on that field. QB Elijah Cini effortlessly slings that football to Brady Holbrook. And you know what they say, man. Speed kills. 87 yards to the crib. Adding some cherry on the top, no one stood a chance against the Broncos this past Thursday. They collected 3 region victories against East Hall, Seconder, and Cherokee Bluff. Coach Walker reaching his 150th dual win was the icing on the cake to his stellar head coach career. The North Forsyth volleyball team won their first region championship since 2001. They did it by pulling off a stunning comeback over Jackson County. That marked a significant milestone in the program's journey towards success. But what can you expect when you go 8-0 in the region? Have players such as Melina Bauman being ranked number 6 in Region 6A in hitting percentage, Lily Torrance and Greenlee Welch both earning their 1,000 career digs this season. Reporting live from East Forsyth High is where the East Forsyth Broncos will be looking to defend their home court against the Chestatee War Eagles. The East Forsyth Broncos have yet to be beaten on the home floor with a 4-0 record. Their last game featured a region win over North Oconee, where Alea Hurd dropped 23 points for the Broncos to get the win. This game went down to the wire and ended in your hands. How did that game-winning shot feel? Moving on to number 8, Longhorn running back Cam Bland bursts through that wide open hole, makes a man miss and sees nothing but an end zone waiting for him. Next up on play number 5, shotgun set, North Forsyth Raider QB Elijah Cini pulls that football in and turns on the Jets. 78 yards to that purple color end zone. It wasn't too long ago when a Denmark football team held off Pembroke in the low-scoring battle to land its first victory of the season. How did they get there? The Danes forced 3 turnovers, 2 of them off a special team. Also, their potential star and sophomore running back Noah LeBron swiftly moved past defenders to score Denmark's only touchdown in the 15-8 win against the Pembroke Falcons. Jefferson, they were also in the win column as well, but it was a thrilling victory over North Hall, 69-67. Both these teams have one loss under their belt, but only one can be victorious here tonight. Stay tuned, as this is a game you do not want to miss. Now, you had 22 points. What were you seeing in the court that led to you having your way? Neighbor Longhorns, they had a dominant win over Jefferson. The trio of Cam Bland, Todd McLord, and Will Dover led the Longhorns to victory. It's a battle for size here at North Forsyth. Checking on to play number 3, Madison County knew better not to kick the ball off the speedster Cannon Hunter. His explosiveness makes defenders miss, and his speed leaves you watching his jersey number trying to catch up. Back-to-back games with a kickoff return touchdown. At the bottom from start to finish, the Wolverines dominated and defended their home court for their 3rd straight win. What got you guys on the roll? Under the bright lights here at North Forsyth Stadium, boys across non-region battle is set to be on the way. It's the North Forsyth Raiders going head-to-head against the Denmark Danes. Which was a tight competitive game, but when that 3rd quarter hit, Sam Maynard was doing his thing. What were you seeing on the floor that were impressed by your Wolverines? Up next at number 9, Ottawa on offense and Central on defense. Max Hetrell makes them pay by throwing his way, taking in for the pick 6. Going into number 8, sometimes simple plays is all you need. Nate Hernandez from Horizon Christian, handoff up the middle for the TD. Moving on to number 8, Longhorn QB Marshall Coleman, looking, observing, reading, and throwing into a wide open Carter Chung for the touchdown. Moving on to play number 2, more region highlights for you guys. Quarterback Ethan Daughtery first throw goes to Cam Bland, and there was no catching up to him as he takes it 78 yards to the crib. West Forsyth Wolverines will be challenged against the Denmark Danes this Friday, who's found a little bit of groove winning the last 2 games entering this matchup. Region play starts here tonight here at West Forsyth, so stay updated by following me on Twitter. My name is Derrick Richemond, your sports reporter for Forsyth County News.